Alright, welcome back. SuperBenny here with a Christmas special. It is pickups number 5. As you can see, got quite a few different ones today. There's some PlayStation 2, there's a bit of Dreamcast, PlayStation 5. Yeah, Christmas time is quite a good time to find some sort of games. So a lot of people are usually buying just to make a little bit of extra money. Or selling, I should say, about around this time. So a lot of people are buying and selling. I would say usually as well, good top tip as well. Usually 26, 27. A lot of people who got presents that they didn't want, or games that they got maybe in a bundle, they will sell really cheap online. So it's worth just checking through some of the pages. So you can find quite a few actual little bargains this time of year. Yeah, we've done alright actually. A game that I picked up, I pre-ordered this quite a while back. There was quite a lot of hype about it. It's Slitterhead for PS5. There was a lot of hype for this game. It's from the director of Silent Hill. That's been massively popular. I don't know why this didn't get a release over in Europe or UK. For some reason it was only Asia, so I got this off Play Asia. Nice big box edition. We love the big box editions because you get like a little art book, soundtrack. Yeah, lots of cool little stuff. The only thing I would say is like the cardboard on it is like literal hard cardboard, so it's very sort of chunky. I wouldn't really rate that kind of sort of cardboard texture, but what you get in it is you get like a little sticker pack, get some cool little art book. I did play this on the channel on the live stream, so if you want to check out some of the footage. A lot of people were saying, oh, they're not too sure about the game, there was a bit a bit hesitant, but having played it, I think it's better than quite a lot. So some of the survival horrors that are out at the minute on PlayStation 5. So yeah, pretty decent. I think that's going to be one that's going to shoot up in value over the years. Really good survival horror. Really impressed actually. So Slitterhead, yeah, quite a hard one to find. That's the first pickup. The next one, we'll do another PlayStation 5. It's Exoprimal. Now this was another one that was kind of shown at the Game Awards, which we will be doing a video about very soon. It's just another sort of Capcom game. I don't really mind that they actually just like kind of rush this out, and it's not very like a big game anyway. I think a lot of people was like kind of looking for like Dino Crisis and that kind of thing. But yeah, it's kind of a good little game. I'm looking forward to just having a little see for myself, and judge from my own opinion. It is Capcom, so it should be alright. So yeah, and it was really cheap as well. It's like under a tenner, so worth a little try on the PlayStation. There's not many good games anyway, so just a little filler, something to play. If I don't like it for £10, I can always move it on very easily. Another one I actually got this one from Cash Converters, PlayStation 2. It's Fahrenheit. Now Fahrenheit is one of the first games that was from, I believe it's Quantic Dream. Yeah, Quantic Dream. They're like a French studio. They did Beyond Two Souls, and they did Detroit Become Human, which I really like. So just to add to that really, and build up some more of the PlayStation 2 stuff, because a lot of that stuff has all sort of disappeared. So yeah, this was only $4.99. Pretty good nick actually. No marks, comes with a manual. This looks really good, hardly even played. So yeah, I barely really go in there and find anything decent at all, but $4.99, lovely. I also picked up Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This one is signed by Duncan Gutteridge, so it's the guy who he did all like the art from the old sort of retro Sonic games. So that's something pretty cool to have. It's got it signed on the cover, and we've also got signed the cartridge. Now I absolutely love Sonic games. You know, I've got some of the other Sonic games too. He's got signed on the cartridge as well. So yeah, I do believe he's like an English artist, and he's at a lot of comic conventions as well, so you might be able to pick up some of his art yourself if you're interested in a bit of Sonic and Sega memorabilia. Moving on, some more Sega stuff. I've got 4 Dreamcast games. Now the reason I picked up this was mostly for Tech Romancer. Now a guy on the group that I'm on was selling off his collection just before Christmas, and he was selling off like at least probably about 100 Dreamcast games. Yeah, and I really wanted to get hold of Tech Romancer again, because a lot of the games sometimes now, like Dreamcast prices go absolutely crazy, so some of them are going up to like £80, £90. Even this is getting quite hard to find now. I did have this originally. Well, I sold it on because the old prices are getting crazy. But it's a good little fun like robot game. It's set in a 3D environment. You can do like little special moves as well. Has like almost animated sort of cut screens. So for its day, it was really good. Isn't included on the latest Capcom collections, that fighting collections that are coming out. So I just thought, yeah, definitely pick that up again, because I absolutely love Tech Romancer. Some of the other Dreamcast games that I had, and kind of gave away really a lot of them from when I was like moving house and bits and bobs. Jet Set Radio. We do have the other kind of similar game on PlayStation 5, but it's not as good as the old classic one. Daytona. As you know, I'm a big fan of Daytona. Now this is getting really hard to find now. Excuse me. Really hard to find. Everyone wants Daytona, and the price of this is also creeping up insane. So yeah, that's quite a good sort of pickup to add to that, and add to the Dreamcast selection as well. And then another copy of Third Strike as well, because I see this on some people's videos. I love Third Strike. I've got like multiple different ones. But I do see when people are going around into these conferences, people want to charge like £200 English, which is probably about $250 if you are watching in America. So for a Dreamcast game for Third Strike, I know it was pretty hard to find back in the day. But yeah, he was just getting rid of his collection. I was like, nah, you're not letting that go really cheap. So yeah, I took that off his hands straight away. I was like, nah. Even if I just keep hold of some of the copies in the future and just trade on, or keep hold of them, the price of this is just going so absolute nuts. So yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in this pickup video. Very happy Merry Christmas to everyone. So I think the next pickup video is going to be sort of late January. I'm planning a trip to a nice little retro game shop, so hopefully I can find something decent. But yeah, not really buying anything too much because there's not an awful lot, but let's hope something interesting comes out in the Video Game Awards tonight, so fingers crossed, maybe Resident Evil 9, so let's see what gets announced. Happy New Year as well. Thank you to all the subscribers that are subscribing to the channel. It's always a pleasure. Yeah, and we'll see you next time. See you in 2025. Take care.